The following program is a production of HEW Entertainment and contains views, opinions, commentaries, and content that may offend some subscribers of this show. Listener discretion is advised.
It's that time once again for HEW Entertainment Radio.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Hosted by Jonathan Clarke.
The beat! The man! You gotta beat the man! Woo!
Be sure to join us in the live chat room during the show.
Hulkamania is running wild like it's never ran before.
Call us on one of our request lines. If you live in the United States, call us at 1-641-985-7800, box number 3729288. If you're from Canada and would like to call us from 1-647-724-4194, box number 3729288. Long distance charges may apply in some areas.
I've been the World Heavyweight Champion 10 times.
Or you can always drop us a line at MySpace, myspace.com/HEW Entertainment.
And you will rest in peace.
Emailing us works for you too. Email us hewwrestling@hotmail.com.
I am a wrestling god. JBL.
And now, without any further ado, here is your host of HEW Entertainment Radio on the official website of HEW Entertainment, Jonathan Clarke.
The champ is here!
Streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. HEW Entertainment Radio is inviting you to comment on our video blogs, join the conversation, and like us. So what are you waiting for? Log on and listen now. Don't miss out on any of the action. Download our app on the App Store, Google Play, and the official website of HEW Entertainment. Once you download and install it, you'll get caught up on news, YouTube videos, and more. Download it now.
Let me tell you something, it really has become a privilege of mine as a radio show host and columnist for a number of years watching The Undertaker perform at the level The Undertaker's always been able to perform at, and now because of The Undertaker's injuries prior to this year's WrestleMania with broken ribs, black eyes, all the photos that were posted prior to WrestleMania this year, there have been so many rumors with speculation on The Undertaker's career, whether or not The Undertaker's going to keep on wrestling, whether or not he's coming up on his retirement and thinking about retiring. But here's the thing, you don't always believe what you read and see on the internet, and that couldn't be more true when it comes to The Undertaker, because here's the way I look at The Undertaker's career and his status with professional wrestling. The Undertaker's going to keep on wrestling until he's physically unable to wrestle, and that is kind of up in the air. So many people saying The Undertaker has so many years left, so many people saying The Undertaker doesn't really have any more matches left. But with that match, The Undertaker versus Sting, still not having happened, I think there still is just much of a chance of seeing The Undertaker wrestle next year for WrestleMania 33 than we've ever had, because The Undertaker, along just not with that match with Sting, but just with every other wrestler of the new talent initiative, still has just as much a chance of creating with all these new wrestlers that we've never seen The Undertaker wrestle with before. Names like Kevin Owens, names like Sami Zayn, names like AJ Styles. I mean, anyone would go for a match between The Undertaker and AJ Styles, or The Undertaker and Kevin Owens. I can really see The Undertaker versus Kevin Owens slated for next year's WrestleMania card for WrestleMania 33. Regardless of the venue, regardless of how many fans would attend this year's WrestleMania, I think that we would see The Undertaker versus Kevin Owens. We have just as much chance of seeing that as we do The Undertaker facing another legend, which he's faced so many times over the years at WrestleMania. And here's the thing, The Undertaker's faced so many legends throughout his streak of WrestleMania. Over 20 plus years, The Undertaker went undefeated at WrestleMania, beating over 10 world champions. Wouldn't it be different seeing The Undertaker versus someone like Kevin Owens or someone like a Wade Barrett, more so than seeing The Undertaker face a legend like Triple H or Shawn Michaels or The Rock? Because that's what's expected to happen for The Undertaker every year, especially when we hear about matches like The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar or The Undertaker versus The Rock or Shawn Michaels or Triple H. We've seen that. We've been there. We've seen that. So that would pretty much feel like deja vu. But with so many wrestlers of this new talent initiative and this new generation we've kind of come into and got caught up within, I think it would be great seeing The Undertaker versus Kevin Owens, and we have just as much a chance of seeing that as we do The Undertaker versus another legend this year at WrestleMania, because I think really something different needs to happen for The Undertaker. And I know everybody thought that this match with Shane McMahon was going to be The Undertaker's last match because of all the injuries The Undertaker had prior to this year's match with Shane McMahon. But the thing is, I mean, what year hasn't The Undertaker gone into WrestleMania having some kind of injury and so much speculation on The Undertaker's future? I mean, he had so many injuries prior to his match with Brock Lesnar that were exaggerated. After the match with Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker had a concussion. He had 3 F5 sustained in the match, so pretty much The Undertaker was going down in this match regardless of what was supposed to happen. So many people believing The Undertaker was supposed to have defeated Brock Lesnar, but that was pretty much set in stone. The Undertaker was going to lose because of the injuries that he had going in to the match, which really plays on the fact The Undertaker's had more than one injury going into a WrestleMania match, the one night of the year when The Undertaker is expected to perform at top level. And even with injuries, The Undertaker has performed at top level. And so many people, what gets me about so many people is they believe The Undertaker's pretty much finished. But I mean, even in injuries, The Undertaker, in light of injuries, still performs as good as what he has in top form without any injuries in matches for WrestleMania. And I think in more years of recency, we've seen The Undertaker go in to WrestleMania with more injuries than they've ever been accounted for or ever given credit for, and he's still performing as if he's not injured, really playing up to the fact that he's really immortal when it comes to all these matches he's had at WrestleMania, and he's only lost once at WrestleMania, and that was to Brock Lesnar 2 years ago. So, it's really kind of up in the air, The Undertaker's future with WWE and professional wrestling, but I'm going to go on record for saying that we have not seen the last of The Undertaker. It's not over until it's over, and like I just said a few minutes ago at the start of my show, you don't always have to believe everything you read or see on the internet, because really pretty much people are just throwing up different bogus rumors and different articles just to kind of throw us off.